today's video, then you already know what today is. Today is Foundation Friday, episode 3 of season 2. We already spoken about how I'm gonna go more into complexion perfection this time around when it comes to Foundation Friday. So today's topic is 5 reasons why your foundation application sucks. Now this video is all in good fun. It is not a personal attack on anyone that watches this personal opinion as to why your foundation sucks. Some of the reasons that I will go over in this video as to why your foundation sucks are some of the problems or issues that I've had when it comes to applying foundation on my own skin. So again, this video is all in good fun. It's not to take personal. If you do any of these things to apply your foundation and it works for you, then great. If you do any of these things and your foundation is not working for you, then okay, then you clicked on the right video. But anyway, y'all, let's just get into a Foundation Friday. Y'all already know that 95% of the content on my channel is foundation based, no pun intended. And sometimes I get a lot of questions on how my foundation looks so flawless, like what is it that I'm doing? And sometimes when I get questions like that, I'm thinking like, you watched my video, you saw exactly what it is that I do. I don't do anything special off camera that I'm not showing y'all to make my foundation looks flawless, and I get a lot of compliments on how well my foundation looks. So of course I want to share 5 reasons why maybe your foundation is not working for you. The first reason why your foundation is not working for you is you are not prepping your skin properly. Last episode of Foundation Friday, I went over the whole primer issue, whether or not it's good to prime or not. So I'm not going to really touch on whether or not if you should put a primer on top of your skin. But when it comes to skin prep, you should definitely be cleansing your skin at night, morning, noon, well not morning, noon, and night, but you should definitely cleanse your skin in the morning. And if you are wearing makeup at night, you need to make sure you take that off before you go to bed. And also you should be exfoliating your skin as much as possible. I have the tendency sometimes I will over exfoliate, well not say over, but I exfoliate my skin more than most. I'll say maybe 2 to 3 times a week, but definitely exfoliate. You should be using a good serum, a moisturizer, and also you should be using some type of sunscreen. And also along with skin prep, you should definitely be drinking as much water as possible. Water is very important when it comes to the health of your skin, and the better your skin looks, the better the foundation or whatever you put on top of it will lay. So you definitely want to prep your skin, and if you are not prepping your skin correctly, your foundation will not be flawless at all whatsoever. Number 2 reason why your foundation sucks is because you are not cleaning your makeup tools often. Now I am guilty of this. I will use a sponge till I can't use it no more. I'm definitely guilty of that. Or sometimes if I don't feel like cleaning my sponge, I will go out and buy a new one, and sponges don't even cost that much money. I know I really like one of the e.l.f. sponges. I use that. That's pretty affordable. It's e.l.f. And I like the Chantecaille sponge. That's my favorite one. You can get that at Target. That's maybe about $1 or $2 more than the e.l.f. one. But you must use clean makeup tools. You should be cleaning your sponges often. You should be cleaning your brushes often. The same applies to your brushes. If you're not cleaning your brushes often, you are constantly putting bacteria all over your face. And if you struggle with acne, that's probably one of the main issues, is that you're not cleaning your makeup tools. You need to be as clean as possible when it comes to putting anything on your face. If you've had a brush for so long that even if you did wash it, the brush is just stiff, it's not soft anymore, it's time to throw that out. You can really find some affordable brushes at Ulta. I love the Morphe brushes. They make good quality, affordable brushes. The number 2 reason why your makeup is not flawless, you are using dirty tools. You need to take time out of your week and make it a habit to clean your foundation brushes or clean your sponges. Some people clean them right afterwards. I'm guilty. I'm not cleaning my sponges or brushes right after I use them. I might clean them once a week, and that might be pushing it, but I don't constantly use the same makeup brush over and over. If I'm applying foundation, I'm constantly switching out my brushes, or I'm using a sponge. I'm not using one brush over and over again. Like, you have to clean your brushes if you want a flawless foundation. So the number 3 reason why your foundation sucks, and I'm guilty of this, and sometimes I even have to catch myself from doing it, especially when you watch YouTubers. YouTubers are infamous for doing this. You are putting way too much foundation on. You do not need to put 6 pumps of foundation on your face. I don't care how much hyperpigmentation. Looking like a mask. It's going to end up looking cakey. It's just going to look a mess. It's not going to look good at all. There's nothing worse than seeing somebody, even though I'm guilty of doing this too, but I mainly do this with skin tints, so it don't really count, I feel, because skin tints are sheer. You can sheer them out, but you should not be taking a foundation. You know, this is not a foundation, it's a skin tint, and you taking it and you pumping the foundation out all the way from your eye all the way down here. Then you go on the other side of your face, you do the same thing. Then you take it on your forehead and do the same thing, and then you bring it down to your chin. That's too much foundation. That is 4 pumps of foundation. Why do you need that much? Seriously, why do you need that much of foundation on your face? I'm just curious. That's a lot. Now, I know we all have skin struggles. Everybody's skin not the same. Everybody don't have the same amount of hyperpigmentation. Even with that, I would say do 2 pumps, maybe 2.5. But when I feel like you get to 3, you are pushing it. You don't need that amount of foundation. And if you feel like the foundation that you are using is not covering up everything on your face, then maybe you need to find one with better coverage. But you do not need 6 pumps of foundation. You don't need 4. That is a lot. You don't need 3. Stop it. 4th, again, this is one that I've been guilty of time and time again, but I had to really learn my face and figure out what best works for me. The 4th reason why your foundation sucks, you are doing foundation like somebody you've seen on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or wherever else people put beauty videos. I used to follow, okay, I don't want to say their names because I still watch them, but it's 2 people in particular. I used to be obsessed with their channel. I used to really like go out and buy the same foundation they recommended. I would put it on the same way and it would look a mess. And for the longest time, I would always say, why does my foundation look so bad in person? Why it don't look like this? I had to realize, like, makeup is not all one size fit all. So the way somebody else apply their foundation might work well for them, and it might not work well for you. I had to learn that personally because I really used to do my makeup hoping that it would look like these 2 particular people I seen on YouTube, and it just was wrong. For one, I was putting way too much foundation on. I was buying the wrong shade. I was putting way too much concealer on. I was putting like 5 different concealers on under my eye. I was doing way too much with the contour. Like, even when I look at pictures of myself from when I was doing my makeup look like that, I look a mess. And I be saying to myself, why nobody told me that, Kai, you need to take that shit off because it ain't looking good. So yeah, stop doing your makeup like people you see on YouTube, especially your foundation. When I see people put way too much foundation on, way too much concealer, when they put like 85 different powders on their face and they don't press it in, and the forehead is just white, and then right here just has some. Stop doing your foundation process, your whole makeup routine like some people you see on YouTube. Now, I'm not saying all YouTubers are bad when it comes to doing makeup, because some are really good, but majority other people that's doing makeup on YouTube, trash. You have to figure out what works best for your face. Don't even follow my exact steps when I'm putting foundation on, because hell, I barely know what I'm doing. So you really have to know your face, figure out what works for you and what looks best in real life. Because a lot of times also when people are doing makeup on social media, not something that you will wear to work. I hope you won't wear some of these looks I've seen to work. But anyway, y'all. And the 5th and final reason why your foundation sucks, and I am guilty of this can be a struggle, but over time you will get better and better. And the 5th reason is you don't know your foundation shade and you don't know your undertone. Again, I used to always watch certain people on YouTube that was around my same complexion or the same exact complexion, and they would pick up a foundation shade and I would see their review and it would work for them. I would go in store, get that same shade, and it didn't look right on me. Not even so much it was the shade, it was the undertone. I had to figure out what my correct undertone was, and then go from there when it goes to foundation. Now, I don't expect everybody to get that over time. Trying to figure out your foundation shade and undertone, it's not something that you will get good at overnight. It takes time. It took me a while. Y'all watch me here on YouTube. Sometimes I get it wrong, where I might think a shade works for me, and then when I get it home, it's absolutely too light or it's too dark. So sometimes it is absolutely best to go in store to get a shade match, or if you have time, stop at Sephora and let them do the color IQ on you. Now, all the time, that's not correct. There's a million ways to figure out your shade and undertone. There's actual websites that you can find foundation shades. Like, figure out a shade that you wear in one particular foundation that actually matches, and you put it in, and it'll give you a list of shades of foundation that might work. So too, still watch a couple YouTube videos of foundation reviews of different people that's around your complexion, so you can kind of figure out, okay, what foundation shade might works for me. You know, like, again, this is just not something that's going to come automatically to you. It takes time. And also, I just thought of one more reason why people foundation sucks, but maybe I'll save that for another time. Y'all, that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any tips that I missed in this video on why people foundation sucks, leave them below in the comment section, because who knows, I might be doing some of those things, and that's probably why my foundation don't hold up all the time. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.